Okay, so today we're hitting the pause on our Gundam. Not because we don't love Gundam, we love Gundam, we love Gundam very much, but we also have some Power Ranger stuff. And as a huge Power Ranger fan, I will admit I like Power Rangers more than I do Gundam. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit. Alright, so we've got these Funko Pops. Now, I don't actually know which is which. Oh, wait, hold up. This is Yellow Ranger. So, this is the Yellow Ranger from the 1995 Power Rangers movie. This is the Pink Ranger. As you all might remember, we actually have the. Okay, please excuse the mess. But we have the Jason David Frank 1995 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, White Ranger. And so we now have the Yellow Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the Blue Ranger, and the Black Ranger. So we've got. Wait, we're missing the Red Ranger. Where's the Red Ranger? Hold up. I think we're missing one. And I didn't even notice. I'm going to need to double check to see where he is. But we also have the Red, the Power Rangers, the 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 Turbo Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger. Okay, we are missing the red, the Mighty Morphin Power, the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, Red Ranger, the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, the Mighty Morphin Red Power Ranger. Okay, that might have been that might have been my mistake. That might have been Amazon's mistake. I just dropped the Pink Ranger again. All right, let's see, please. Okay, there we go. Oh, we can actually turn the light on. Make it a little brighter. Is that too bright? We also have back here Gundam Barbatos Lupus and Gundam Barbatos. And we also have Gundam Fusion, Gundam Remake, Gundam Fusion Remake Full City. So that's Akahiro's Gundam from Iron Blooded Orphans. But that's a different video. Let's open this up. This is from Amazon. It does have like the Funko LLC. This is China. It has the item description, the case quantity. It says don't open unless you're the final customer, and some other stuff on it. There we go. So, as some of you might know, this is both Jason David Frank, the original Red Turbo Ranger, or it could be TJ, the second Red Turbo Ranger, who then goes on to become the Blue Space Ranger. But in the movie, it's JDF and it's Tommy, and then he later goes on to pass his powers on to TJ. It's really nice. They do it really well. Oh, let's see. There we go. This is a glossy, by the way. If you are a Funko Pop collector, it's like I think you know about all the different details that you have to look for. It's like right here. It looks like the patterns looks good. It is a little glossy. I heard that's not so great, but I don't know. The fonts all look like they make sense. I don't see anything out of place or like too big or too small or like it doesn't fit. But anyways, we've got the Black Dino Thunder Ranger, and we've got the Red Zeo Ranger over here to the side in our mess. And then we finally have the Red Turbo Ranger. This is the one that I like the most. So, huge JDF fan, and I really like the Black Dino Thunder one. I like the costume. I like uh the Morpher. I like the Brachio sword, Brachio saber, and then Zeo. Zeo I think looks cool with all the gold trim, but Turbo without the gold trim, it just has a lot more details, and I really like the aesthetic of it. I love the guns because of it looks like a little car, like a little toy car, and then he's got the headlights on the helmet. It's got the headlights on the belt. I love the patterns on the suit. Anyways, let's open this up. Jeez, which is the easiest way to open this up? I like using my knife, just so that I can like move this up a little bit. There we go. And then going to do the other side too, just so that I don't rip anything. There we go. Perfect. Really nice. Really easy. Oh ho ho. Says shift into turbo. I love that catchphrase. I love Turbo. Turbo gets a lot of hate. I know people don't like it. I don't know why. I think they say like, I guess yeah. Actually, I do know why. Some of the see if I can get this out. Some of the because of the Sentai. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay, so the Sentai footage is goofy, and then I know there's one specific scene where Tommy is driving in the Red Lightning Megazord, or well, Zord, and then he has to pull out like the owner's manual or the instructions on how to drive the Zord. And I know everybody's complaints like this is like Tommy's fifth Zord or fourth or fifth Zord. It's like, why does he need instructions for how to drive the Zord? And it kind of makes him look a little bit goofy. But bear with me. So in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he can pilot the Dragon Zord perfectly. He calls it out of the ocean, and it goes on to demolish um, the 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 Megazord, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord. And then when he gets Saba, he also does not know how to pilot the White Tiger, the White Tiger Zord. So then there he messes up, and then I think he falls off of the Zord, and um, then he has to try again, and then he has to work with Saba together to pilot it, and then he learns how how to make it move the way that he does, so that he can fight better with it in it. And then um, in Power Rangers Zeo, he gets I guess he gets the regular Zeo Zord. I don't remember him having any trouble with that. I don't remember him having any trouble with the um the Super Zeo Zord either. But when he gets the um the red Battle Zord, he also has a problem with it. He doesn't know how to pilot it, because that one goes like it moves to how he moves, I guess. So he has to concentrate so that it can move the way that he wants it. I think that's how it goes. I don't remember exactly, but I think he has to concentrate so that he can make the Zord move how he wants, instead of like pushing buttons and controlling it that way. And so then again he messes up. The red Battle Zord falls because I think the thrust on the arms are too much, and then he learns how to control it. So then again in Turbo, he has to learn how to pilot the Red Lightning Zord. And I don't think that that's so big of a stretch. Just because they're Power Rangers doesn't mean that every Zord is piloted the same way. In Mighty Morphin, they have the Zeo Crystal. Funny enough. No, not Zeo Crystal, Power Crystal. It looks like the Zeo Crystal, but they have the Power Crystal and they pilot it like that, which I thought was ridiculous. The one that I think makes more sense is how they pilot it in the movie or in space. But then they have a variety of different ways of how they pilot the Zords, and the controls aren't the same. So why is it so hard to believe that Tommy had trouble piloting the Zord if he had trouble piloting two other Zords? And the Red Battle Zord that he piloted was like the fourth one that he had. And then I think it's more absurd to just assume that he would know how to pilot the Zord off the bat, because it's like how does he know like what the controls do? And anybody who plays video games knows that when you play a game, even if you're like a skilled gamer, unless it's something like an FPS, but um, even then, there's a learning curve to it all. So then, why would you assume that they would just know off the bat how to pilot a Zord? Anyways, going back to the figure after my Zord rant on how people just hate on Turbo because they don't have anything better to do. Let's look at the helmet. I don't like this. There's like this little pimple on his helmet, but I love the detail on the helmet. Look at the headlights. I love the detail around the visor, and I love this part. This makes it look so much cooler. Like this in Space Rangers have this too. Oh no, we got a little defect here. Oh man. Oh well. I love the ears. The ears look cool. They look like wheels, or more like an oil filter. Like if you work on cars, this looks like the inside of an oil filter. Um, and then the suit looks amazing. Headlights on the belt. Look at the holster. Is the holster filled in? Yeah, the holster's filled in. I'm trying to. There you go. You can see the holster's filled in, and then the boots are nice and black on the bottom. I love that they have this outline too. Well, that's the way that it's supposed to be. And the details up here, they're painted. There's a little defect here. I guess it's quality control. As long as they paint it, they don't care. And then they have the weapon for Turbo. It's a little car. Look at this. Look at that. It's a little race car. That's so cool. And it's a weapon too, a blaster. And then you've got the number 1 on his suit. And you got the Car Ranger logo. In the Sentai, it's Car Ranger, not Turbo. And then I love the pattern on the pants. Looks cool. The sword, however, man, look at this. Looks so cool. I don't like this black strip around the whole sword, however. I like that they gave him his signature weapon. I don't like the black strip around the sword. But I like that they gave him the blaster and the sword, because the black strip covers up the Car Ranger logo. But other than that, look, this thing is firm and really nice. I love it. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me see. The other one, the Black Ranger and the 1995 White Ranger had trouble standing. The Zeo Ranger actually had no trouble at all. But the Turbo Ranger actually has no trouble standing. My White Ranger just fell. Let's see. He likes to tip forward a little bit. And actually, these are fine. The one that has trouble standing is the White Ranger. See, it's just toppling everywhere. But anyways, check it out. The Red Zeo Ranger, Red Turbo Ranger, and the Black Dino Thunder Ranger. These are Jason David Frank, of course. Tommy, the original Six Ranger, who then goes on to be two Red Rangers, leader of two teams, and I guess the leader of the Dino Thunder team also, even though he wasn't active in the field until I think pretty fairly on. I think it's like episode 10 or something. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Drive safely. Use your 10 signals. Thanks.